barely 16 months to the 2022 general election, a pattern is emerging in what observers project as a reflection of potential vote outcomes in next year's races. The recent by-elections have painted a clash between local voting interests in the grassroots and factors of national politics revolving around rival political formations and even presidential aspirants. Our very own Chemutai Goin spoke to some political commentators on these emerging patterns. Take a listen.
Close to 10 by-elections that have been carried out the past year and a half, some consistent trends suggest that greater interest revolved not around the candidates and their regions, but around some national figures that are using the by-elections as a test run for their plans for the 2022 general election.
Sisi tunatazama tunaona je, mzee wetu alikuwa amekubali kwamba atafyatua risasi, alafu apeane nafasi Kalonzo na afyatue yake, Musalia afyatue yake, Weta afyatue yake. Sasa tunaona ndugu yetu ameenda kukopa bunduki ya mwingine, anataka kufyatua tena.
Political analyst Herman Manyora avers that every by-election grants politicians an opportunity to flex their political muscles. This year, the changing political scene has increased the interest. According to Manyora, the outcome of the mini polls will widen the crack in the political marriage between the president and his deputy, as the new kid on the block, the United Democratic Alliance, allied to the DP, begins to flex muscles, and it is seemingly bearing fruit, having clinched 2 ward representative seats in Nakuru and Nyandarua counties. London ward elections were the most memorable following the chaotic campaign session that spilled over to polling day.
I think it's doing well. You know, when you are beginning and you look like a challenge to people who have been there or the parties that have been there for a while, we can say you are likely to become a strong party in the future, not just immediately.
But what will seemingly be a thorn in the flesh for the president?
Now, the constitutional returning officer hereby declares that George Koimburi
is the victory by George Koimburi of Moses Kuria's People Empowerment Party. Kuria is a vocal associate of the deputy president, and his victory is likely to injure the president's ego and control of his backyard. Yesterday, tallying for the Juja parliamentary seat by-election had to be halted temporarily after chaos were witnessed, IEBC blaming Kiambu Governor Dr. James Nyoro, who has since distanced himself from the accusations. And in what will most likely be interpreted as betrayal is Jubilee's decision to field a candidate in the Bonchari by-election, known to be an ODM stronghold, amid expectations by ODM that they would shelve their candidature.
Has been duly elected as the member of National Assembly for Bonchari constituency.
After the declaration of Pavel Oimeke as the winner, ODM got rights to brag.
As a party, really, we don't ask for favors. All we ask for is a fair and level playing field, and as we have always said, where there is a level playing field, ODM will always win elections.
Also, the victory of NC's Peter Nabulindo and Ford Kenya's Majimbo Kalasinga in the Matungu and Kabuchai mini polls gave more steam to NC party leader Musalia Mudavadi and his Ford Kenya counterpart Moses Wetangula, who are keen on maintaining their grip on the region despite their elusive Luhya unity. In Ukambani, when the Machakos senatorial seat fell vacant, Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka, his Maendeleo Chap-Chap counterpart Alfred Mutua, and UDA chairman Johnston Muthama were all in a contest that would play a role in raising one's stake as a formidable leader in the region. With political parties and formations expected as the election nears, many are waiting to see what coalition of individuals will make a stab at the presidency in the forthcoming election. Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV.